Hello and welcome to the Adinum Talos Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leo, okay? So this isn't you for any planner or star you have in your chart under Leo. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I first want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I love your comments. Okay, and the way I work, by the way, these readings are meant to give you another perspective, a whole new point of view, something you've never thought of before, so don't take them as they will happen for 100% certainty, okay? It's just a concept, something that if it happens, you know what to do, alright? Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that, and thank goodness that we have a multitude of possibilities to choose from at any given moment. So all you need to do is pick one and work towards it. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, because I'm a Leo rising, let's get into your cards. Yeah. Aha. Well, let's get into our cards. So please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what we should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message. First card. Eight of Summer in the reverse, which would be the Eight of Cups, with the Awakening card at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, that is an interesting idea. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what we should expect for the coming week. And we got the Prince of Summer in the upright with the Two of Winter at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Queen of Autumn, the Six of Autumn, the Emperor, and the Nine of Summer. So the Princess, Three of Winter, the High Priestess, and the Six of Winter. I think I'm going to just keep these four. Yep. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, what else is coming for the coming week? Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the King of Summer. Ah, Queen of Autumn. Okay, King of Autumn with the Strength card. King of Summer with the Strength card. Strength, Unity, and the Wheel. What's up with these majors? Okay, and finally, for the last set, please, angels and guides, anyway, the Sun wanted to pop out, so that's your card. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect in the coming week. So is Strength, by the way, because you're on there too. Yeah. Got a lion on top of it. And we got Renewal. Aries got this card. Renewal with the sun at the bottom of the deck. What? Now that is funny. What's funnier is that the 8 of Winter came out too, and that's what the renewal card was with in the Aries reading. Interesting. Okay, so now let's clarify. By the way, I use Selenite on my decks if I have not mentioned that yet. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I mentioned it many times. Anyway, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect by clarifying the first set, which is comprised of the 8 of Summer and the Awakening card. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got the Singer of Initiation with the Fawn at the bottom of the deck. Oh. As well as the Sage, which if you look closely, looks like he's got dandelions in his hair. Or not, actually, it's not sage. Well, I mean, it could be sage, but it's more like dandelions. At least for his bangs. Funny. Well, he is sage. The herb sage, possibly. He might be the essence of sage. Alright, next, second set, you got the Prince of Summer, the 2 of Autumn, the Queen of Autumn, the 6 of Autumn, and the Emperor, as well as the 9 of Summer. Right, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries' Leos, come forward and share. And you got the got the Singer of Transfiguration, as well as the She of the Quach, and He of the Fairy Sword, and the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Okay, so now for the third set, you got the King of Summer, the Strength card, Unity, and the Wheel. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, the Leos, check out the Aries reading maybe. Please, anyone with a message for my Leos, please come forward and clarify the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the third set. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Journeyman with the Glencaner. I mean, he has a use, but every time I see this dude, I'm like, get away, get far away. Alright, so for the fourth set, you have the Renewal card, the Sun, the 8 of Winter. Sorry, my neighbors are working in their shed right next to my window. I don't know if you can hear the banging, but I sure as hell can. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leo, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the fourth set, and you got the Faf the Footer and the Singer of Intuition that wanted to pop out. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Friends, wee, and the Lady of the Harvest, as well as Los Gunas, and the Spirit Dancer. Why are they making so much noise? They're banging away at something. 'Tis annoying. I'm just kidding. Spirit Dancer and Pohariel of the Waters. Interesting. So, yes. Okay. So, the first card you got is the Eight of Summer in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Summer in the reverse would be that you are content where you are with the life you're living currently. You are realizing that there's no better place than the present and your present circumstance. And so you're choosing to stay put, to stay right here. That is interesting. I've never noticed that on this card. This fairy, I don't know if you can see, she has one green wing and one brown wing. I always thought they were both green. Interesting. Next, you got the Awakening card. This was in the reverse. The Awakening card is that this is the Hangman, alright, in this deck. And it says, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So you are currently content with where you are. You're not wanting to move forward because I feel like you've done a little soul searching and you found that the best place for you at this moment is right here, right now. Right here, right now. There's no other place I'd rather be. Right here, right now. It's a world that comes from mystery. Don't quote me on that. All I know is right here, right now. There is no other place I'd rather be. You're happy where you are. That's perfectly fine. Next, you have the Singer of Initiation, which talks of passage through trial, triumph, new level. I talked of this yesterday in one of the readings I was filming. It's the fact that you go through the same thing over and over again, but because you have gained more experience, the level your new lesson is a little more what's the terminology? Your new lesson, alright, is going to be a little more difficult. It's going to be the next level of the same issue. So you're moving up. Even if you're going through the same thing over and over again, but you are going up in the severity or in how complicated the situation is. So that is what I'm getting from this. And that's why you want to stay put, because you're happy where you are. You want to go, you want to delve deeper into something. It's not that you want to try something new, you just want to delve deeper into it. Next, you have the Fawn. And the Fawn talks of understanding the nature of nature, natural wisdom, natural magic. You've understood the reality of the lesson that you're learning, and you're like, okay, I want to go deeper, I want to delve deeper into this. It's so interesting. I cannot wait to figure out more about it. You know? Right here, right now, there is no other place I'd rather be. And Mr. Dandelion Hair, that's what I'm gonna call the sage at this point. Dandelion Hair. You know what? Dandelion is actually a French word, which is dent de lion, which means lion's teeth. Dandelion, that's where it comes from. Interesting factoid I wanted to share. Okay, so basically, this is a sage card, and the sage card talks of wisdom, hidden knowledge, retreat, old age, patience. So you wanting to stay put in this situation, to go delve deeper into it, is a form of wisdom, is a form of looking for hidden knowledge, is a form, well, it's basically you having patience in order to uncover the next step. Have you ever watched Shrek? You know how he talks of ogres are like onions? They have layers. You peel layers. I feel like you're peeling the layers off of a situation and you're delving deeper into the situation, and that is what you are looking for and looking into at this point of your life. I'm gonna write this down. Shrek. Hashtag layers. Hashtag ogres. Ogres. Ha. Ogres. Hashtag onions. Why not? I'm having fun. Alright, next, the second set starts off with the Prince of Winter. Now, the Prince of Winter would be the night. Prince of Summer would be the night of summer. Okay, so this is a romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious individual. It says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. You're all up in your feels. You is. You're all up in your feels. Next, you got the Two of Autumn. Now, the Two of Autumn talks of bringing fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So, I mean, you can take this card with the Prince of Spring as multitasking what you're actually doing with your love life. Being able to juggle both and stay on top of things. Okay. Then you have the Queen of Autumn. Now, the Queen of Autumn is a generous, stylish, gracious, practical individual. This card says be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Definitely. I feel like you definitely are meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And in this case, you'll see that it is possibly the Emperor, who is later in the cards I pulled. So next you have the Six of Autumn. Now, the Six of Autumn talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So the Prince of Summer is being more cautious in regards to his what he spends and saves and how he spends and saves. I am gonna last week, the whole concept of reconstituted families came up because we had like children of different suits, the kids of different suits, with parents from different suits, and I was like, ooh, wouldn't it be interesting? And so, seeing as we have the Queen of Autumn and the Emperor here, it would be the Queen of Autumn, the Emperor, as well as the Prince of Summer, right? Wouldn't it be interesting if this was basically a adoption situation where the Queen of Autumn adopted the Prince of Summer while she was young? She was like, I need to have a baby. I want a baby. And so she adopted the Prince of Summer. And so because he is the Queen of Autumn's son, adoptive son, he has more ability to manage his money, his income, his finances than he would have if his parents were the King and Queen of Summer. So he has an understanding of how to be romantic by nature, but he has learned how to manage his resources wisely, right? And also, he's probably paying his credit card at this point. Because he has a credit card is what I'm picking up on. Maybe. Because at the bottom, it says borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So maybe he had like credit card debt. I don't know. Like, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo rising. And I had debt. I had credit card debt. But I paid it. And so, I mean, that's what's coming to mind. Sue me. Never mind. Then you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is possibly the Prince of Summers between his stepfather or his mentor. Could be both. Could be one or the other. Okay, so it says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Right? So, I mean, and with the Emperor, okay, might be that this is something he learned later on as an adult, as someone who's working, the ability to manage, the ability to be a firm but compassionate leader, the ability to use logic and structure, Finally, you got the Nine of Summer. Now, the Nine of Summer, okay, is wish fulfillment. It's the Nine of Cups. It says, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Yay, my Leos! So basically, because the Prince of Summer has an ability to manage his resources and be a boss, basically, he has more control. He has control over 3 of the 4 things that comprise life. Okay, now all he needs is someone from the winter suit to help him complete his picture. Right? And the cards clarifying that are the Singer of Transfiguration, which talks of transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. So he is, with all with different suits, right? He's water. He has a adoptive mom who is of the autumn suit, and he has a boss or father figure who is a leader, right? The natural born leader. And so he has gathered all these different things, because that is, I put the Emperor like in the suit of fire or wands, whichever, or spring, if we follow the logic of this deck of cards. In any case, okay, so whatever it is, he's learning and adapting to the situation, which is partly part of his water suit, which is summer. Summer is water, which is cups. Okay, and fire, which is the Emperor, something that he had learned from his boss or his stepdad. In any case, if I haven't lost you yet, it's good. So then you have the fact that he is from water, okay, the suit of cups, or summer, or water, whichever. Okay. He naturally has the ability to tap into the She of the Kruach card, okay, which is the receptive principle, fertility and nurturing. The fact that he's able to perceive of things, be receptive to things, what is going on around him, which is something that the emperor would have taught him as well, because that is of crucial importance when you are a leader of a group or a team or what have you. Then you have did you see that? Lights flickered. Anyway, then you have He of the Fairy Sword. Now, He of the Fairy Sword talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. Basically, leader, yet again, being able to, to act upon and to lead groups, but the ability to have all these things together, all these suits working together, all together. Haha. I'm repeating myself. All of these sides of himself being able to work in harmony together is allowing him to be over the moon with joy, feeling like the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Yay! Because this is the sun card is the happiest card in this deck, in the fairy deck, in the tarot deck that I'm using, in tarot. But this card is the happiest card in this deck. Okay? So, you're happy and blissful and joyful and all that fun stuff. Next set of cards. Alright, starts off the King of Summer, which is the actual dad of the Prince of Summer, who is honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. Maybe the Prince of Summer was the outcome of a fling between the king and the queen, between the Queen of Autumn and the King of Summer in their teenage years. I watched Gilmore Girls today. My mom was watching it, so that's where that came from. Just so you know. Not that you're interested, but I'm just saying. So, just keep in mind, okay? So, the fact that the Prince of Summer is able to tap into his more emotional side, his more that side, the emotional, is possibly because of his birth father, who is a very honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. Now, in this case, if he would have had the Prince of Summer in his adult life, he would have been very mature, but he was the Prince of Summer at the time, so, he's romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. So, but the possibility of him not sticking around is much more possible. Now, and I'm sure the Prince of Summer might have learned a lesson or two because of what his father did, his birth father did. He learned strength. He gained strength. Okay? He gained strength, which is, the card says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. I feel like the Prince of Summer had to do this prior, once he figured out that he was actually, that's thunder. Ooh, now I get it. That's why there was lights were playing stuff. Shimmering lights. In any case, so I feel like the Prince of Summer needed strength once he figured out that his father did not marry his mom. And I think now the King of Summer needs strength in order to reconnect with his son. Because now he's like, well, I want someone to sit on my throne. You know? And I would prefer my son be the one who has who gets my land, because I want someone who is emotionally stable to do it. Okay. Then you have the Unity card, and the Unity card talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Was there gonna come? What idea came to mind? Well, I feel like the Prince of Summer will have to unite this, because he's like, he's getting more acquainted with his dad. He wants to stay close to his mom. He has to marry both sides of his life together while being the King of Summer, while becoming the King of Summer, and also trying to please his mom, and, you know, being able to answer to his mentor or his stepfather, who is the Emperor. I mean, come on. And I'm just picking up on the Queen of Autumn being like shunned by her parents because she had, you know, extramarital sex, or out of wedlock. She had the Prince of Summer out of wedlock. What? Oh my god. The Gilmore Girls is having much more of an effect on me than I had anticipated initially. Oh my goodness. Well, it is giving for a more interesting reading now, isn't it? Next, you have the Wheel. Now, the Wheel, okay, is saying delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Well, what I'm picking up here is that with the ability to marry both sides of his family and being able to sit down and speak kindly with his father, the King of Summer, while being able to work well under his boss or slash stepfather, the Emperor. I feel like this is basically saying that things are looking good for him, you know? And the first card clarifying it is the Journeyman. Now, the Journeyman talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. I feel like the Prince of Summer might be, or even the King of Summer. The King of Summer, who fell in love with the Queen of Autumn, who was banished by her parents because she had a child out of wedlock. Outside of wedlock, should I say. Did so in order for him to gain his independence. But then he's like, well, my duty is calling me, so I need to go back to the Kingdom of Water. Kingdom of Summer. Oh my god. Gilmore Girls really did a number on me. Right? And so when he went back to his kingdom, and the Queen of Autumn was shunned by the then Queen of Summer, who is the present King of Summer's mom. Oh my god, the drama. Oh my god. And so that's when the King of Summer, the now King of Summer, was able to polish his skills of communication and interpersonal communication and schmoozing with people, with every type of person, you know, because he still had to answer to his compatriot who was the king, who is the king of autumn, who is the queen of autumn, the shunned queen of autumn's father. What? Where is this going? Okay, so I see. So now that the king of summer is more established and his mother is no longer the queen of summer, but she is more like someone who is advising him. I don't know if you're following my logic. Now he clearly sees that he wants to get back together with the queen of autumn, and he's like, she is the love of my life. I can't go on without her. I am going to go after her. Yes, I'm gonna actually wait. Hashtag Gilmore Girls. Before I forget. Because this does talk of illusions, delusions, lust, projection, and clear sight. But I feel like while he was a teen, it was lust that he was feeling. Then that lust turned into clear sight, and he's like, well, I can't live my life without her. She's the father, she's the mother of my child. What am I gonna do? Why so dramatic? Oh my gosh. And so the last set of cards, okay. Yeah, Leo's. Wow, so much drama. I'm like, whoa. Last set of cards, okay. You have the renewal card, the sun card, and the 8 of winter. Now, the renewal card is review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life's purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. I feel like the king of summer is doing this, right? He's reviewing his past, his present, and he's like, I need the queen of autumn in my reality. She is my rock. She is the love of my life. I will not live without her. And he is now planning his future with her in it. Right? He's like, well, I want to see my son again. And he is... So he understands his purpose. His purpose is to be with the Queen of Autumn and to be the Prince of Summer's father. So he is releasing judgment of his mother, of his parents, who told him that he cannot be with her, and of himself, because he quite honestly feels like shit because he did that to the love of his life, the Queen of Autumn. Oh my god, so dramatic. Then you got the Sun card, which is your card, Leo. And the Sun card talks of plans that work out perfectly, amazing new ideas that lead to reward and commendation, gratitude for the blessings of life. Yeah. And I feel like he's like, yes, that is what I'm going to do. And I'm working and I'm going to make her, I'm going to win her back. I am going to win her back. Talking of the Queen of Autumn. And next you have the 8 of winter. Now the 8 of winter talks of you have what it takes. If only you believed in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. at this moment, I feel like this is the king of summer. He's like, well, what is she gonna say? You know, it's been years. I haven't talked to her. I haven't messaged her. I haven't DM'd her. What am I gonna do if she tells me no? Why? What if my son, like, does not want to see me ever again? Why? I'm just saying. I feel like there's more than one king of summer. Like, I feel like they're siblings. I feel like this is an older Prince of Summer, like the younger brother of the actual King of Summer. Oh my god, this drama has got me, like, drama. I'm hooked. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding, but it's for an interesting story. Now, the first card clarifying it, holy shit, this is long reading. The first card clarifying it, okay, is the Friends. Now, the Friends talks of friendships report aid. So I feel like with the 8 of Winter, the King of Summer needs all the aid he can get from his friends who are like, go for it, man, go get her, go get her, go get her. And that's when I think the King of Summer is going to be able to tap into the Queen of Harvest, which talks of, for those who have not made their mind up yet about going after this Queen of Autumn, you're in this stage of feeling grief and loss, right? Feeling the loss of your loved one and all that jazz. But for those for whom have decided, they're concrete, they know what they're going to do, and they're going for that Queen of Autumn, okay, you have reached a completion. You have also reached a release of this pent-up energy is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Los Gunas card. Now, Los Gunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. So I feel like, basically, for those who have not yet decided to go after the Queen of Autumn, this is the sunken treasure. For those of who have decided to go after her, this is discovery of self and what you need to really be a success. And for those for whom this has already happened, this was an adventure, a definite adventure, right? To going after the Queen of Autumn. Yes. Next, you have, I feel like, for those of whom, well, I feel like this might be in the future for those of whom this hasn't happened yet, or they haven't made the decision yet to actually go after the Queen of Autumn. But for those who have decided, who are hell-bent on going after the Queen of Autumn, this is you expressing yourself. This is the Spirit Dancer. Now, the Spirit Dancer talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration. So you have decided to go after your queen, yeah, and you're not letting anyone get in your way, okay? For those for whom they are on the fence still, this is exploration, okay? They're exploring themselves. That came out wrong. They're exploring sides of themselves they did not know existed. There you go. And then I feel like for everyone, Pohari of the Water talks of gracefully accepting change. So in any case, for any one of you, this happened in the past, this is happening right now, or if this will happen in the future, you will gracefully accept change in regards to going to your Queen of Autumn. Beautifully. So, my gorgeous Leos, this was a very dramatic reading. Take it, oh man, I really blame this on the Grumble Girls and all that drama in that show. But if you like this, and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Leos, I wish you guys all a very, very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!